All right, take two. Although you haven't seen take one because, well, I screwed it up. And I wasn't recording when I screwed it up. But I'm going to go ahead and try to do this one more time. Put tint on my rear window before I put it in. I was going to take it to a shop to have it done, but I thought, let me try it. And so when I tried it the first time, I didn't read instructions. I've never done it before, so I figured, it can't be too hard. It's the back glass that's out. One of the things that I was unaware of, well, among others, because there's a lot of things I was unaware of, but one of the things I was unaware of is you've got to shrink it with a heat gun. And the other thing is that you shrink it on the outside before you flip it over and put it on the inside. I went straight to the inside, didn't think I had to shrink it, thought it would just lay nice and neat, and boy, what a freaking mess. It looked like a trash can, like a hefty, like I'd covered this with a hefty trash bag. That's what it looked like. So I ripped it off, went and got another one. Well, I ripped it off, I quit. I said, I ain't never gonna do this again. I'll just send it someplace to have it done. And then I said, I gotta figure this out. So I'm not gonna waste too much time trying to figure it out, but what I'm gonna do is give it another shot. So I've got my heat gun here. I'm gonna hook it up. And it's already on, so I gotta turn it off. And in this can down here, I don't know if you can see it, but well, I'll leave that for another day. But it's a piston and connecting rod out of a flathead that my dad had, and the rings are froze and this wrist pin's froze, so I'm trying to unstick it. So I need to take off this tape here, and I got to put the, what do they call it, the cover side. And the way I saw a video is like if you can roll it over, not kink it, and it's smooth, that's the film side, the peel off side, I suppose. And then the other side is the actual tint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right here. I'm just gonna roll it out real quick, get some kind of idea how much I need to cut off. And that was the other thing. I did cut off a little, well, it's not a whole lot I gotta cut off. I did cut off a little too much last time, but I was gonna be able to hide it just because of the trim and stuff. So this time around, I've got plenty. All right, we'll go with that. And then I'll just go with this. Now, if you had like a X-Acto knife, that's probably what you want to use, or something to that. Well, I've got a box cutter, but I want to just use this scissors right now. All right, get this out of the way. Put this in the original box, and you see, this was the original one, and this is the second try. So I'm going with 20%. I didn't want to go too dark, but I didn't want to have it too light. All right, so what they say is just shoot a little bit underneath it to give it some stick. I'll get this gun out of the way, don't want to get shocked. So I'll just shoot a little. I'm not trying to stick anything to anything right now. I just need some tack for it. And the stuff I'm spraying on this is distilled water with a little bit of Dawn dishwashing soap. Yeah, I suppose a lot of people use what do you call it? The no tears stuff. Johnson & Johnson. All right, so what I was able to surmise, I think, is you go right down the middle. Well, let me try to straighten this out. Now you might just, this might look like a trash can again, but I'm trying not to be. I have a squeegee, but I'm trying to see if this might work a little bit better than the squeegee. Okay, go end to end. I gotta be careful because you don't want to crease it, because you can crease this pretty easy. And then go end to end here. I'll tell you, these guys that do it, that's why we pay the pros the money we pay the pros, is because it's not the amount of time. All right, I'm not gonna go all the way to the end. All right, so, and then you're supposed to give it a up and down, like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. You know, you bring your vehicle or anything someplace, and you're like, well, it only took them 10 minutes. Why do I have to pay them X amount of dollars? Or it only took them an hour. Why I got to pay? Well, you're not paying just for that hour. You're paying for the amount of time that they actually took to learn whatever trade it is. All right, so that, I think, let me try to see if I can get it to the edge without creasing anything. You don't want to crease it because but what I understand, from what I understand, is you can shrink it this way, not this way. So because this wraps around like this, I'm sure I'm going to sit there and struggle with it a little bit. But I'm getting a smaller little squeegee thing. And these are putty things I'm using, but I have an actual squeegee that I bought for it. It just, I think it's too big right now to do anything. So what I'm going to end up doing is, I guess, creating fingers. Got to create a finger. But before I create a finger, I'm trying to get it to get all the way to the edge of some kind of tack. See, this is where I'm going to end up screwing up. I don't want to go too much on it, because you'll end up. These are the fingers that they're talking about. Bring them down this way. Use your fingers. Same way with up. Use the fingers, or make the fingers rather. Boy, I tell you what, that video makes it look a lot easier than what I'm making it look right now. I'm over here got fingers going in every direction, and their fingers were going up and down. So maybe this is maybe that's how it's supposed to go. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to. All right. All I know is that these, well, I don't know a whole lot with this, but I'm going to say all I remember is that the fingers, which are these channels, are supposed to be going this way. And I suppose it will go that way around, but you don't want it to go this way right now, I think, is what the deal is. All right. Now, I think I'm going to pick a quadrant, and I'll pick this bottom part right here for now. What I'm going to end up doing is seeing if I can, let's see what, I'm going to see if I can heat shrink it a little bit. I don't want to burn anything. I'll tell you what it ain't doing. It ain't doing what they showed on the... I'm gonna put some little Dawn on the top, just see if I can get it to... Oh shoot! There we go. Thing on. Now it's gonna drip right into my freaking plug. That's why I keep these old rags that aren't dirty. They're just wet. I can use them to pick up other stuff. What the heck is going on with this thing? So you buy a $1.50 spray bottle, you get a $1.50 spray bottle. That's what you get. You get a $1.50 spray bottle when you pay for a $1.50 spray bottle. All right, where's my heat gun again? And they say it takes patience, so one of the things I sometimes lack is patience. Oh wow, it's actually working a little bit. So I'm not doing it exactly. Well, maybe I am and I just don't know it. Because this window wraps around, what I'm trying not to do is make it crease, but this is going to crease, I can just tell you. It's working better than it did last time, but I don't want to heat it up too much. Trying to make these fingers shrink. I'm sure people that know how to do this kind of stuff are watching me and cringing. There you go. Got that. Oh yeah. Work that thing out. But this is the part that you got to kind of, I guess, work at a different angle sometimes. Is see these freaking lines? They start growing on you. Like you think you got it out, and then you hit it, and then all of a sudden it grows. But that's all right. It's probably shrinking. I think I just got to remember to maybe go slow and you do a little by little. But that almost feels like it's creasing right there. Trying not to push too hard on this. Ouch! Freaking thing's getting hot. Yeah, you know what? I hope this just didn't crease, because if it did, I'm done. Yep, it creased right there. Yep, it's freaking creasing. And it doesn't, I saw it on the video and theirs shrunk a lot better than this shrinks. So maybe it's just the quality of it, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm making excuses so I can have a reason why mine ain't turning out as well it should. But when I saw theirs automatically wrinkled. This thing See, this is right here is a crease. And I think I just screwed that up. I think, like some of the stuff I'm actually not doing that bad on. But where I did bad, I don't know what I did bad or why I did. Maybe I didn't have it stretched out long enough. Maybe I rushed it. Look at this, it just keeps growing. I get them all, and I put them down, and they'll grow. You know, I don't want to give up on it, but there's so much. That just looks like a crease that I ain't going to get out. Maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I'm asking a lot of it to shrink. Maybe it's shrunk as much as it's gonna shrink, and that's what I'm left with. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna not give up on, well, yeah. Because even if I continue on, I feel like I've already made enough mistakes with this and this. Where am I at? These don't seem bad. Well, right there might be, right on this side. These are not bad. These are good, worked out. But that and there, it feels like a hard crease, like I may have flipped over top of this thing. Like that. Once you do that, there's no coming back, because you essentially just freaking, yeah. So this is a failure. I'm gonna pay the man to pay the man to pay the man. After 2 tries, I'm not gonna continue on, because just continue on is wasting my time when I know that I've already damaged it. I damaged it here. I damaged it there. That might be able to work out. What the heck happened to the freaking plunger? Now I'm over here troubleshooting a $1 50 pump. All right. See? Man upstairs telling me, hey, get back in your lane. And I don't think I can rip it up and redo it, because once it's the plastic is creased, the plastic is creased. So it's a fail.